10, 9. Ignition sequence starts. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All engine running. Liftoff. We have a liftoff. 32 minutes past the hour. Liftoff on Apollo 11.
Everyone has experienced loneliness before. It is a universal emotion. But who was the most lonely, isolated, and remote person ever? The Oxford Dictionary says that the first definition of loneliness is sadness because one has no friends or company. But this video will be centered more on the second definition, an adjective of a place instead of a state of mind. The definition is the quality of a place being unfrequented and remote or isolated. The two loneliest places on Earth are first the South Pole with no permanent residents, along with pretty much all of Antarctica. It is the loneliest continent on Earth. The second loneliest place on Earth is a place in the South Pacific called Point Nemo. This exact area is the furthest distance away from any land at approximately 1,675 miles away. And the only people that ever go here are cargo ships and people going there just for the bragging rights. Surrounding this pinpoint is 9 million square miles of ocean and nothing else. If you went to Point Nemo, the closest people to you would be the astronauts on the International Space Station, who would be 260 miles above you. Now back to the main question. The loneliest person ever was Michael Collins, at least for a short time of about 10 hours. Michael Collins was an astronaut who went on the Apollo 11 mission. While Buzz and Armstrong landed on the moon in the lunar lander, he stayed back in the command module that orbited the moon 30 times. For 21 hours he had to sit waiting to pick up Buzz and Armstrong. 10 of those 21 hours was spent on the far side of the moon, cut off from all communication and humanity. He later said, "If a count were taken, the score would be 3 billion plus 2 over on the other side of the moon, and 1 plus God knows what on this side." So that settles it. For 10 hours, Michael Collins was the most lonely man ever.